Welcome to C Keynotes. C's an unprecedented aerospace and defense alliance led by sub-tier suppliers, committed to accelerating supply chain performance. We're just suppliers, like you, proud of our companies, and committed to excellence. Please listen to our message at the end of this video, and thanks for watching.
Hey, hope everybody's not getting tired here. Steve Fournier, again, President and CEO of Gar-Kenyon Technologies. We're located in Naugatuck, Connecticut, which is the birthplace of Naugahyde. That's the only thing they're really known for. But at any rate, next slide. Gar-Kenyon was founded in 1954. I acquired the company in 2003. I had no background at all in manufacturing. I was a partner in a major international accounting firm, and I did merger and acquisition work. And then I decided, why not buy a manufacturing company, bet the ranch and all that stuff, and did that in 2003. I never looked back. It's the best thing I ever did. Company was a mess. It was a major turnaround when I bought it, so I certainly needed some help on what to do. We made a lot of changes. Gar-Kenyon designs and manufactures hydraulic and pneumatic valves, principally used in aerospace and defense applications. We make things like actuators, shuttle valves, restrictors, parking brakes, emergency brakes, manifolds, all kinds of neat stuff. We are AS 9100 certified. We operate an FAA repair station, and we do all this with 25 employees. So it's pretty amazing. We've got a CNC machine shop, which is relatively a small part of our business, but a critical part of our business because it supports everything else, the assembly and test, full test capabilities, the repair and overhaul area. We have full design capabilities, 3 full-time design engineers, and we're growing pretty nicely, and the company's grown about 50% since I acquired it, so that created some additional pressure on the company. Next slide. We're basically in just about every kind of airplane made, business jets, regional jets, fighter aircraft, transport helicopters. I always like single engine piston. I always like to tell at cocktail parties that there's Gar-Kenyon on board just about every business jet flying today made in North America. Next slide. We are well known in the aerospace industry, even though we're a pretty small company. We've got great customers, really the who's who in the biz jet sector, and we also we're direct LTA suppliers to a number of the defense OEMs as well. Next slide. Our journey is kind of interesting. As I told you, I really had no background in manufacturing, so we had to we really had to get myself acclimated with the manufacturing environment, and with the 50% growth we had up until 2007 and continued, there was a lot of pressure on the organization. So we started with C after some, a lot of agonizing, is see the right path for us. It's a very labor-intense path for a relatively small company. There's a ton of resources and cost that goes with it, but there's tons of value as well. So we started with the C Strategic Planning Workshop in November of 2007. One of our objectives, a key objective, was to improve our customer on-time delivery. We determined the root cause of our late deliveries was really, the CNC machine shop was not productive enough to meet the demand we had, and we were using suppliers locally that were falling down and not really performing well either on quality or on-time delivery, and they were causing us a lot of trouble, at least in impacting our on-time delivery capabilities. Our 2008 goal was to literally double the output of the machine shop without adding one employee. So that was a lofty goal. We looked hard and long at it. We realized our uptime in the machine shop was fairly low, and we thought we could do it. Next slide. So, as I said, we're relatively smaller. 2007 average weekly part velocity was 312 pieces. Our on-time delivery was an anemic 50%, since we had grown so much, really had not absorbed the growth as well as we could have. Next slide. So we did, one of my friends before I got into manufacturing, who had been in manufacturing for years, told me, he said, Steve, listen, manufacturing is really just a ton of common sense. You can apply common sense from any business. And really, that's what these Kaizens end up being, is just very simple, and in the end, when you boil them down, and they have tremendous common sense to them. So the first thing we did is we did a scheduling board Kaizen, which worked out amazingly. And so there's our basic schedule board. It's total visibility to the factory floor, there's all kinds of little flags. Does it need a program? Is the material short? Is it in setup? Is it in first piece? doesn't need any tooling, and it really worked out well. And then we had, every morning at 9:15, there's what they call a board meeting, and the guys on the CNC floor just rally around the board. They can see exactly what's coming. They can prepare for the next job. You don't need somebody with MRP trying to, be the master know-it-all. You really just have visuals, and it triggered a massive improvement in machine uptime. And in addition to that, we did a setup reduction, Kaizen for the lathe area, and we put in the material crib, which holds the traveler and all kinds, so there's everything available to the machine shop, and it's very visible and very real. And we did a bunch of other things, but these two actually, next slide. So these two made the difference. 2008 average part velocity increased by 99%. We almost doubled. We came in with a point of it. Our on-time delivery increased by 30% at the end of '08, and it's still improving. And we reduced the spending on purchases of outside machine parts by a couple $100,000. So that was a great, a great little kick in my golfing pocket, I guess. And we also reduced overtime. So it really worked out well. So next slide. So anyhow, the whole C experience, and we're learning. There's a lot more work to do. We're very excited about where we're going, and we're very proud of the business we have. We are a supplier to all the major aircraft OEMs, and it's a neat little company. So thank you again very much, and off to the next speaker.
Thanks for watching our video. Now we want to take just a brief moment to invite you to join us. We're facing a number of challenges in today's aerospace industry. Our customers are consolidating their supply chains and putting everyone on the 3 lists: grow, maintain, or phase out. And we don't always know which list we're on. The prime contractors are reconfiguring their businesses for high-speed production, and we're expected to reconfigure ours to 100% on-time delivery and 0 PPM quality performance. Customer expectations seem to be a moving target, and global competition is having an impact on how we compete. And we have many issues that never seem to get resolved. We complain, but realistically, we're only one voice on these issues, so how can we expect to be heard? And oftentimes the buyer or purchasing agent is not someone who can make a change anyway. C suppliers have identified 4 reasons why they joined C. Visibility, of course, deals directly with how we capture new business, and C is a proven master at getting visibility for C suppliers. Performance, our step-by-step roadmap, has been tested and proven by hundreds of C suppliers. Just listen to the videos on our YouTube site and you'll conclude that following the C roadmap will increase your performance dramatically. Collaboration on projects with C suppliers means working with people who speak a common language and are committed to excellence. And finally, working together, we can invite customer executives to discuss supply chain issues that slow down performance and increase cost. Together, we do have a voice. C is a nonprofit 501c6 industry alliance. It's supported by supplier memberships and sponsors. We would like to have your voice and your participation, so please go to the C website or call and join C today. Thanks for watching.